Hello everybody, welcome to my week 43 roster update for my main account, TheLisol. This is going to be encompassing my week 42 update as well because I just didn't have time to do anything in week 42. So I'm going to go through my usual slideshow, but I'm going to include the gearing from the previous week. So let's get started. So for this project, I put together this spreadsheet here to track my progress. I break down my farms into 3 or 4 tiers, 5 characters per tier, trying to get one character up to G13 or to their goal each week, while trying to get a second character up to G12 or to G13 in the same week. Generally speaking, I can take a character to G13 once a week. As you can see here, I'm working on Leia, Jedi Knight Cal, and Rey. Rey was out of necessity because of the Lightspeed bundles. For this week, I was hoping to take Rey up to R7 and get Cere up to G13. I was able to get Rey up to R7. Cere will have to wait till next week. I think sometime within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be able to do 2 characters in 1 week. It just depends on how the gear kind of matches up. So I'm pretty far through my, Rey is done. Jedi Knight Cal has been farmed and activated, but I haven't done anything with him yet. And I'm pretty close to Leia. I'm at like 9 of 16. All of the old characters are at G12. All of the new marquees are in the process of being farmed. And hopefully I'll have them all at G11 pretty soon. Those that aren't already ready to go to G12. So let's take a look at this one. The raid changes and the gear economy changes have provided me an opportunity to kind of fix the back end of my roster, take a bunch of characters up to G11, which I believe to be the minimum usable level, and give me some much needed depth in both squads and fleets, allowing me to place a less soft defense and have a lot of depth in case I really need to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get a clear in GAC. I put together this list of 75 characters that were older characters that were not as part of my active farming strategy to get to gear 11. I'm 43 weeks into this process and I have 45 of these characters done. A good portion of that was due to the Lightspeed bundle, but I was generally hitting 1 or 2 characters every week or 2. It's been working out pretty well, and I'm glad to have the depth, and it also positions me in a spot where no matter what requirements are required for something, I'm pretty much already there. I'm ready to go. So I've pre-recorded my gearing, so let's get into it. Excuse me. This was week 42. I take my Drogon up to 5 stars and my Scout Trooper up to 5 stars. Nisa up to 7. I was able to finish her. I take the rest of my JKCK requirements up to G12. I'm able to unlock JKCK later that day. And then because she was the one that was closest, I just took Ahsoka up to G13 and Relic 5 because I'm working on my Cere team as well as Leia and all of that. So all I have left for my Cere team right now is Cere herself. And once she's done, that team is going to be a banger. I've got them all at Relic 5 except for Malicos is 7. Crew is going to be 7 relatively soon. And they're going to be looking really good. I'm going to be very happy with that team, I think. Right now, I've got them put on defense for 5, so we'll see how they work out. Here I am burning Carbonite circuit board mats. I've been stuck behind Carbonite circuit boards more than anything. Bronzium wiring, I'm fine. The higher end relic mats, I'm kind of stuck, but they're nothing I can't just grab if I need to. So those CCBs are rough. Here, I take my Iden up to G12 because I need her ship to be more survivable for my counters, and I think this will help a lot. The counters work most of the time, but not quite all the time. Here we go with Rey. I assigned the Zetas to her. I was able to do some math and get realize that I should be basically able to do Jedi Knight Cal, Rey, and Leia, and all the Zetas attendant to that by the end of the year. And then I'm only going to be stuck behind Zetas for when I start doing Supreme Leader Kylo. So I'm actually in a really, really good spot. So hopefully we get more than one Zeta from the anniversary stuff. Here we go. I'm looking through my G11 stuff. It's kind of... Oh, I do actually. I take Paplu up to G11. So that's one more character done. An Ewok. Make that team a little bit better. It's going to be a pretty decent team once I have the relics on the Ewoks. I take L3 up to 9. I think that's it for week 42. I don't care about Talia, so I don't really work on her. Okay, so this is week 43. I get my Drogon up to 6 stars. He's a Cantina farm, and we got the additive drops, so that was awesome. I'm able to take my Rey up to R7 here, which is huge. So between 3v or 5v5 seasons, I've got 2 whole teams that I did not have before. I've got a Rey team and the Malicos team, and both of which went on defense. And I was able to take some stinkers off of defense. I was able to take Qui-Gon and Geos off and put those guys down. I think that will help me a ton in this coming 5v5 season, where I'll be in Kyber 2 as long as I can win my first couple of matches. I will stay in Kyber 2 for pretty much the whole season. Here we are, just burning more mats for CCBs. Again, big problem for me is CCBs. I think I need to get up to 22, yeah, in order to get those last couple relic levels. I think with the double drops, I'm actually going to just do CCB mats, which the double drops are tomorrow, Friday, as of the recording of this. So I'm able to take Rey up to R7. Very happy about that. I did some modding, and man, I made her crazy. She's fast and she's got high offense. I'm doing some modding here too, just taking these up. It's kind of pointless to watch. More modding. Here we go. We take a look at Cere. I don't really have what it takes for Cere. And then, oh, here we go. Now that I have a usable Rey, I put all of the Omicrons on Ben. So I was able to get him. Maybe I just did the 2. Thought I did all 3, but whatever. So going back to this, tracking my progress from 1022 to 1029, I went from 9.26 million to 9.59 million. That's 33,000 GP. That's mostly in Zetas. I went from 215 to 218 Zetas. 25 to this is wrong. This should say 25 to 27 Omicrons. 144 G13s, up 1. 15 G12s, that's up 1. And 45 G11s, that's up 2. So for next week, I'm working on Cere to finish up my Malicos team. Cere has a lot of disparate gear pieces. The biggest thing are the security scanners, which she needs 80 of, but she only needs 40 med packs, 40 hypo syringes, and then all of the gold pieces are all different pieces, so that she should be pretty easy. She does require the battle computers, which I am kind of light on right now. Got a lot of shock prods, not many battle computers, so hopefully I can pull some extra battle computers out of my butt between now and Sunday. So my plan for next week: dark side, light side. It's Kairos. I have no shards to farm. Cantina, signal data, and Drogon. It's pretty much just been Drogon. As of the recording of this, I'm at 27 shards needed for Drogon. In fleet, med pack, security scanners, hypo syringes, and Scout Trooper. Scout Trooper, I think I need 95 shards. Scout Trooper actually might take me a minute, but the timeline works out perfectly where I should get him to 7 stars as I'm able to gear him, and he will probably be the last character I gear for Leia. So that should work out just perfectly, and I'll have enough Zetas for Leia, for Drogon, and the last one for R2. So I actually have a good Leia team. That's hopefully by the end of the year. Hopefully Christmas, I think, is about the time that should happen. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it greatly, and I will see you guys in the next one, week 44 of 2023. Have a good one, guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, subscribe, comment in the comments section down below, and you can join me on Twitch or Discord. Both have links in the description. I hope to see you guys there.